Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome to our channel Quant Quicker. Today we will discuss some of the problems on similarity of triangles that we are frequently asked in our competitive exams. Okay, so if you haven't watched my channel yet, I would suggest you to watch my previous sessions. If you like my channel, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon. So without wasting much time, let's start our session. So first problem. Triangle PQR is formed by joining the midpoints of the sides AB, BC, CA of triangle ABC. Okay, and he's given area of triangle PQR is 6 centimeter square. Okay, and we need to find area of triangle ABC. So first of all, we will draw triangle ABC. This is A, this is B, and this is C. Okay, in this triangle, here and the triangle is formed by joining the midpoints of these sides. Okay, let's say this is P and this is Q and this is R. Okay, and he's given area of triangle PQR is 6 centimeter square. So this total area is, this triangle PQR area is 6 centimeter square. Okay, and we need to find area of triangle ABC. So here P and Q are the midpoints of AB and AC. Okay, AB and AC. So according to midpoint theorem, if midpoints of any two sides is joined, then that line is parallel to third side and also half of it. That means here PQ is parallel to BC and also PQ equal to half of BC. PQ equal to half of BC. So here, if this is 1, then this will be 2. Okay, if this is 1, then this will be 2. Okay, so here these two triangles are similar. Why? Here this line is parallel to this line. This line is PR is parallel to AC and QR is parallel to AB. QR is parallel to AB. So the ratio of this triangle and this triangle sides ratio is 1:2. 1:2. So if sides ratio is 1:2, then areas ratios will be 1:4. This is sides ratio. Then areas ratio will be 1:4 because these two triangles are similar. Okay, these two triangles are similar. So hence, if this is 6, then total will be, one part is 6. This is one part. Total triangle is 4 parts. So this is 6. Then 4 parts will be 24. So answer 24. Okay. 24 square centimeters. Here these two triangles are similar. Why? This line is parallel. Okay. These PQ and BC are parallel. Okay. Then this will be the transversal. So here this angle and this angle both are equal because these two are corresponding angles. And these two lines are parallel, and also here these two are corresponding angles. This angle and this angle. Okay, and this angle is common. Okay, so these two triangles are similar, and these two triangles are similarly, and these two triangles are similar. So this triangle and this all are similar. Okay, so if sides ratio is 1:2, then radius ratio will be 1:4. I already told you in my previous session, if sides ratio are in 1:2 ratio, then areas will be 1:2 square, 1/2 whole square. Okay, so 1:4. So one part is 6 centimeter square. Area of one part is 6 square centimeters. Then total area is 4 parts. Okay, 4 parts will be 24 square centimeters. So answer 24. So second problem, in triangle ABC, angle C equal to 90 degrees. Okay, AE and BD are two medians of triangle ABC meeting at F. Okay, let's draw a triangle ABC. This is triangle ABC. Here angle C is 90 degrees. So this is 90. Okay, AE and BD are two medians. Let's draw two medians. This is E and BD. This is D. Okay, This is median, hence this side, this side, this side, this side. These two sides are equal and these two sides are, because these are medians. Okay, so this point is F. So here I will draw one more median from C. Okay, let us say this is some K. Okay, CK is one more median. Okay, so this median passes through centroid. F is the centroid because all are medians. Okay, so meeting point of medians is centroid. So F is centroid. Okay, so centroid divides the given triangle into 6 equal areas. Okay, each median divides the triangle into 2 equal areas. In a triangle we have 3 medians. So centroid divides the given triangle into 6 equal areas. So let's draw. This is 1 and this triangle 2. This is first triangle and this is second triangle and this is third and this is fourth and this is fifth and this is sixth. Okay, total 6 areas, 6 equal areas. So we need to find area of triangle ABF. ABF. Okay, ABF means 2 parts. Okay, this is one, this is one. And area of triangle, area of quadrilateral FDCE. Quadrilateral FDCE. This is FDCE. FDCE. So this is also equal to 2 parts. Okay, this is one part and this is one part. Okay, 2 parts. So answer 1:1. 1:1. So next problem. In figure, he is given a figure. AB, EF, CD are parallel lines. AB, EF, CD. These are all parallel lines. Okay. AB is parallel to, EF is parallel to CD. And if EG equal to 5, this length is 5 and GC equal to 10, this is 10. And DC equal to 18, this is 18. And AB equal to 15, this is 15. Okay, he is given the lengths. Okay, and we need to find AC value, this length, total length. Okay, so first of all, okay, if you observe these two triangles, triangle EFG and triangle CGD. Okay, if you observe these two triangles, here this angle and this angle both are equal because these two are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. And this angle, these two are equal. Why? Here these two are parallel lines. EF and CD are parallel lines. Okay, and EC is the transversal. So if two parallel lines cut by transversal, always the alternate interior angles are equal. So here alternate interior means angle E and angle C. Okay, these are Z-shape angles. Okay, so according to angle property, okay, these two here, this angle, and this angle. Okay, these two angles are equal, these two angles are equal. Hence, these two triangles are similar according to angle property. These two triangles are similar. Okay, that means triangle order EGF is similar to, here triangle EGF is similar to here CGD, triangle CGD. Okay, EGF is similar to triangle CGD. Okay, and now here if two triangles are similar, then always the corresponding ratios of corresponding sides are equal. Okay, ratios of corresponding sides are equal. Then we have EG by CG is equal to EF by CD. EF by CD is equal to GF by GD. GF by GD. Okay, so here we have CD. Okay, CD we have. Okay, and EF, we don't know EF. So let's say EF by CD value is 18 equal to, and we have EG and CG. Okay, so if you take these two, okay, EF by CD value is 18, EG value is 5. So 5 by CD value 10. Okay. So 5 ones, 5 twos. So EF equal to 18 by 2, 9. So this length is 9. EF will be 9. Okay, we got EF equal to 9. If you observe these two triangles, okay, triangle ACB and triangle ECF. Triangle ACB and triangle ECF. Here AB and EF are parallel. AB and EF are parallel. Hence, this angle and this angle both are equal. Why? These two are parallel lines and this is the transversal. Okay. So, these two are corresponding angles. These two angles are corresponding angles. If two lines cut by transversal, always the corresponding angles are equal. So, this angle, both are equal. And in this triangle, angle C, okay, in this triangle ABC, angle C, and in this triangle EFC, angle C, both are equal. Okay, both are same. So here these two angles are equal, and this angle equal. Okay, angle C equal to angle C. So according to angle property, we can say triangle ACB is similar to triangle ECF. Here angle A, here angle E. Okay. Here angle C, here angle C. Here angle B, here angle F. Okay. So two triangles are similar. If two triangles are similar, then we can say corresponding ratios of sides are equal. That means AC by EC is equal to AB by EF is equal to BC by CF. Okay. So we need to find AC. Okay. So AC by EC value is, EC means total. Okay. 5 plus 10, 15 equal to AB by EF. AB is 15 by EF is 9. Okay. AB is 15, EF is 9. So 3 5s, 3 3s. So AC equal to 3 1s, 3 5. So AC value is 25. Answer 25. So okay. So this is the general way of doing the problem. Okay. But if you do like this in examination, it will kill your time in examination. Okay. So how can you approach this problem? Okay, in examination. So here these two triangles are similar. So here from these two triangles, okay, we have this side. Okay, we have the side corresponding to this angle, which is 5. Okay, in this small triangle. Okay, so in this triangle, the angle corresponding to this angle, the side corresponding to this angle is 10. So 5 becomes 10. In small triangle, the angle corresponding, the side corresponding to this angle is 5, and this bigger triangle, the side corresponding to this angle is 10. So in small triangle, these two triangles are similar. So in small triangle, 5 becomes 10. Okay, 5 becomes bigger triangle 10. Okay, so here in bigger triangle, we have the side corresponding to this angle is 18. Okay, in bigger triangle, this is smaller triangle and this is bigger triangle. Okay, so in this triangle 5 becomes 10, and in bigger triangle we have the side opposite to this angle is 18. Okay, and this triangle, the side opposite to this angle is EF. So we need to find EF. So 5 becomes 10. Okay, so here reverse, 10 becomes 5. So 10 by 2 is 5. Okay, 10 by 2 is 5. So 18 by 2 is 9. So EF is 9. So we got EF as 9. Okay, so here if you take this triangle, okay, triangle EFC and triangle ABC, both are similar. So hence here the angle corresponding to this side from this triangle, 9 becomes, in smaller triangle, the side 9 becomes corresponding side, bigger triangle is 15. Okay, the side opposite to this angle is 9 in smaller triangle, and the side opposite to this angle in bigger triangle is 15. So 9 becomes 15. So hence we need to find AC. So AC means the side corresponding to this angle in bigger triangle. Okay, so here the side corresponding to this is 15. So 15 in smaller triangle, 15 becomes in bigger triangle AC. Okay, this angle, okay, 15 becomes how much? Okay, if 9 becomes 15, then 15 becomes how much? Okay, so 3 3 is a 9, 3 5 is a 15. Okay, 3 into 5 is 15, and 5 into 5 will be 25. So answer 25. So next problem, in figure he is given a figure, angle BAC, angle ADB are right angles, that means 90 degrees. Angle BAC, this is 90, angle ADB, this is 90 degrees. Okay, BA equal to 5, this is 5, and AD equal to 3, this is 3, and BD equal to 4, this is 4. Okay, 5 3 4. Okay, and we need to find DC. This value we need to find. Okay, so in my previous session I told you one formula. Okay, that is, this is right angle triangle. Okay, and if I draw one perpendicular from this vertex to the hypotenuse, okay, then BD square equal to AD into DC. AD into DC. Okay, BD square equal to AD into DC. Okay, so I told you this formula in my previous session. Okay, so similarly, if you observe this triangle, this is similar to this one. Okay, this is triangle ABC. Okay, this is 90 degrees, angle A is 90 degrees, and from this vertex one perpendicular drawn to hypotenuse. Okay, so here from this what we can say, AD square, here BD square, so here AD square equal to CD into BD. CD into BD. AD square equal to CD into BD. Here BD square equal to AD into DC. Okay, here AD square equal to BD into CD. So AD value, AD is 3, 3 square 9, 9 equal to CD into BD value is 4. So CD equal to 9 by 4. Okay, 9 by 4 is 2.25. Okay, answer 2.25. Next problem, in figure he is given a figure, BC is parallel to AD. Okay, so these two are parallel. Okay, we need to find X. Okay, so here in these two, observe these two triangles, triangle AOD and triangle BOC. Okay, here this angle both are equal because these two are vertically opposite angles. These two are intersecting lines and these two are vertically opposite angles. So this angle both are equal. And now these two lines are parallel. Hence this angle and this angle both are equal. This angle both are equal. Okay, so automatically this angle and this angle both are equal. Two angles are equal, then third angle must be equal. Okay, so hence here these two triangles are, according to angle property, these two triangles are similar triangles. So from this, here triangle AOD is similar to here triangle COB. Here angle A, here angle C, here angle O, here angle O, here angle D, here angle B, angle D, angle B. Okay, triangle AOD is similar to triangle COB. So from this, if two triangles are similar, then ratio of corresponding sides are equal. Then AO by CO is equal to AD by CB is equal to OD by OB. OD by OB. Okay. So here we have OD value and OB value. Okay. So OD by OB. OD is x minus 5 by OB value is 3x minus 19. That equal to, okay, and we have AO by CO, 3 by x minus 3. This value, AO is 3 and CO is x minus 3, 3 by x minus 3. Okay, cross multiplication, x minus 5 into x minus 3, x square minus 3x minus 5x minus 8x plus 15. X minus 5 into x minus 3 is x square minus 8x plus 15 equal to 3 into 3, 9x minus 19 3 is 57. 19 into 3, 57. Okay. So here x square minus 8x minus 9x minus 17x plus 57 plus 15, 72 equal to 0. Okay. So if you find the factors, we have x minus 9 into x minus 8 equal to 0. Okay. Then x equal to either 8 or x equal to 9. So answer x equal to 8 or x equal to 9. Okay. So if you don't want to do this, okay, just verify the options. Okay. After writing this equation, okay, once verify the options. Okay. So first of all, take 9. Okay, take 9. 9 minus 5 is 4. And 3 9 is 27. 27 minus 19 is 8. So 4 by 8. Left hand side we got 4 by 8. And right hand side 3 and 9 minus 3 is 6. So 4 1 4 2 3 1 3 2. So we have 9 is satisfies this equation. So either A or D. Okay. We got either A or D. Okay. So if you observe these two, 10 and 8, okay, ఈ రెండిట్లో మనం ఏదో ఒక ఆప్షన్ మనం రాంగ్ అని ప్రూవ్ చేస్తే అదర్ వన్ ఈస్ కరెక్ట్. ఓకే, అంతే కదా. సో 10 తీసుకుందాం. 10 ఎక్స్ ప్లేస్లో 10 పెడితే 10 minus 5 is 5 and 3 10s 30. 30 minus 19 is 11 and 3 right hand side 3. Okay, again 10 minus 3 is 7. So here 5 we got 5 by 11 and here we got 3 by 7. So these two are not equal, hence this option is ruled out. Hence this option is our answer. Okay, after getting this equation, just verify the options. Okay, you will get the answer. Next one, in figure QA and PB are perpendicular to AB. Okay, this is the figure. QA and AB are perpendicular. This is AB. So QA, this is QA, this is 90 degrees and this is also equal to 90 degrees. If AO equal to 10, this is 10. Okay, and BO equal to 6, this is 6. And PB equal to 9, PB, this is 9. And we need to find AQ, this value. AQ value we need to find. Okay, so if you observe these two triangles, triangle AOQ and triangle POB, triangle POB, here this angle and this angle both are equal because these two are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles are equal, and he is given triangle, in this triangle angle A and in this triangle angle B, both are equal. So both are 90 degrees, so both are equal. So automatically this angle and this angle both are equal because these two angles are equal, hence third angle must be equal. Okay, so hence here these two triangles are similar. Triangle here, triangle AOQ is similar to triangle AOQ, similar to triangle BOP. Here angle A, here angle B. Okay, OO. Okay, and QP. Okay, so here if two triangles are similar, then we have ratio of corresponding sides are equal. That means AO by BO is equal to OQ by OP is equal to AQ by BP. AQ by BP. Okay, so we need to find AQ. Okay, we have AO and BO. Okay, AO value is 10 and BO value is 6, equal to AQ value we need to find, and BP value is 9. Okay, so here 2 3s are 2 5s are 3 1s are 3 3s are. So AQ equal to 15. So answer 15. Okay, so here if you do this problem like this, it will kill your time in examination. Okay, so here these two triangles are similar. Okay, we have proven these two triangles are similar. So in these two triangles, the side corresponding to this angle is 6 and the side corresponding to this angle is 10. So in this triangle 6 becomes in this triangle 10. Okay, 6 becomes in this triangle 10. Okay, and in this triangle the side corresponding to this angle is 9. Okay, 9. And in this triangle the side corresponding to this angle is AQ. Okay, so if 6 becomes 10, then 9 becomes how much? Okay, so 2 3s are 2 5s are 2 3s are 2 5s are 3 into 3 is 9. 3 into 3 is 9. So 5 into 3 also equal to 15. Okay, 5 into 3 is 15. 3 into 3 is 9. 5 into 3 is 15. So AQ value 15. So next problem. In figure, is given a figure. If DE by BC equal to 2 by 3. Okay, so the ratio of this side and this side. Okay, 2:3. Okay, these are not measurements. This is ratio 2:3. This is 2 parts and this will be 3 parts. Okay, and if AE equal to 10, this is 10. Find AB. Okay, we need to find AB. This length, total length, how much? Okay, so if you observe these two triangles, triangle ADE and triangle ABC. Okay, so here this angle is 105. So total angle is 180. It is a straight angle. So this angle will be 75 degrees. 75 degrees. Okay, so the sum of these two is 70 plus 60, 130 plus 10, 140. So this angle will be 40. Okay, this angle is 40. This angle is 75. So this angle will be 65. Okay, if you observe these two triangles, okay, in this triangle here angle A equal to angle B. In this smaller triangle angle E equal to, in this bigger triangle angle B, and in this triangle angle C equal to angle D equal to angle C. So according to angle property, these two triangles are similar. That means triangle ADE is similar to triangle triangle ACB. Triangle ACB. Angle A, angle D, angle C. Here angle D, here angle C, and here angle E, here angle B. Okay, so if two triangles are similar, then ratio of corresponding sides are equal. So AD by AC is equal to DE by BC is equal to AE by AB. Okay, corresponding ratio of corresponding sides are equal. So here we have DE by BC ratio. DE by BC ratio is 2:3. So this ratio we have 2/3. We need to find AB. Okay, so if you take these two, AE value is 10. He is given AE is 10. 10 by AB. So 10 by AB equal to DE by BC 2/3. So 2 1s, 2 5s. So AB value is 15. AB equal to 15. Okay, so this is the general way. If you want to do in a faster way, if you observe these two triangles, okay, we have proven these two triangles are similar. Okay, so here the side opposite to this angle is, in this triangle the side opposite to this angle is 2 parts. Okay, and the side opposite to this angle in the bigger triangle is 3 parts. So in smaller triangle 2 becomes in bigger triangle 3. In smaller triangle 2 becomes bigger triangle 3 parts. And if you, the side opposite to this angle 65 is 10. In smaller triangle, the side opposite to 65 degrees is 10. And the side opposite to 65 degrees in bigger triangle is AB. Okay, this total AB. 65 degrees, this total AB. So this is AB. Okay, so 2 into 5 is 10. 2 into 5 is 10. So 3 into 5, 15. So answer 15. Next problem. Triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. Okay, so let's draw a triangle, equilateral triangle A, B, C. Okay, P, Q are 2 points on AB and AC. AB and AC. P, Q. These two are 2 points. P, Q. Such that PQ is parallel to BC. These two are parallel. PQ is parallel to BC. If PQ equal to 5, this is 5, and find the area of triangle APQ. This area we need to find, triangle APQ. Here, triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. So each angle is 60 degrees. So this is 60, this will be 60, and this will be 60. Each angle is 60 degrees. This because ABC is an equilateral triangle. Okay. So here PQ and BC both are parallel. PQ and BC both are parallel. So this is the transversal. This AB is the transversal. So here this angle and this angle both are equal because these two are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. So if this is 60, this will be 60. Okay. And here this is 60, 60. This will be automatically 60. Okay. So here this is, each angle is 60 degrees. Okay. In this triangle each angle is 60 degrees. So this is also, triangle APQ is also equilateral triangle. Triangle APQ is also equilateral. Okay. Equilateral triangle. So hence here we have the side of equilateral triangle is 5. Okay, and we need to find area of triangle APQ. The area of triangle APQ. Area of triangle side is 5. How can you find the area of triangle? Half square root 3. So 5 by 2 whole square. 25 by 4 root 3. Answer 25 by 4 root 3. Okay. So, next problem. D, E are 2 points on the sides AB, AC of triangle ABC. Okay, respectively, such that D is parallel to BC. So first of all, we should draw triangle ABC. ABC. Okay, such that D, here 2 points on AB and AC, such that D is parallel to BC. This is D and this is E, and these two are parallel. D is parallel to BC. AD by AB is, AD by DB is 2 by 3. So this is 2 and this is 3. This is 2 parts, this is 3 parts. Okay. And we need to find area of quadrilateral DEBC and area of triangle ABC. Okay. So we need to find the ratio of these two. Okay. So here these two lines are parallel. These two lines are parallel. Hence this angle and this angle both are equal because these two are corresponding angles. These two lines are parallel and this is the transversal. So these two angles are corresponding angles. And similarly these two angles are equal. Okay, these two are corresponding angles. These two are lines are parallel and this is the transversal. So these two are corresponding angles. So these two angles are equal. And this angle in this triangle, this angle, and bigger triangle, this angle, angle A, both are equal. So according to angle property, triangle ADE and triangle ABC both are similar triangles. Similar triangles. So if two triangles are similar, then ratio of areas, I already told you, ratio of areas equal to ratio of sides whole square. Ratio of sides or ratio of medians or ratio of perpendicular bisectors or ratio of angular bisectors whole square. So ratio of sides, So in small triangle side is 2 and bigger triangle side is total is 5. 2 plus 3 5. So 2 by 5 whole square. Smaller triangle side is 2 and bigger triangle side is 5 parts. So total 2 square 4 by 25. 4 by 25. That means smaller triangle area is 4. So this area is 4 parts. And this total area is 25 parts. Total area is 25 parts. So this area will be, already we have 4 here. So this DEBC, this quadrilateral DEBC area is 21. Okay. So we need to find area of quadrilateral DEBC by area of triangle ABC. Area of quadrilateral DEBC is 21 and area of triangle ABC is total 25. So answer 21:25. Next problem. In triangle ABC, MN is parallel to EB. MN is parallel to AB. And area of trapezium ABNM is twice the area of triangle CMN. We need to find CM is to AM. First of all, we will draw the triangle ABC. ABC. Okay. MN is parallel to AB. Here, this is MN. This is M and this is N. MN is parallel to AB. These two are parallel. These two are parallel lines. Okay. And area of trapezium ABNM is twice the area of triangle CMN. Triangle CMN. If this is one part, okay, then area of trapezium ABMN is 2 parts. Okay, twice the area of triangle CMN. Triangle, if area of triangle CMN is 1 part, then area of trapezium ABMN is 2 parts. Okay, so here total area of triangle ABC is 3 parts. Total area of triangle ABC is 3 parts. Okay, so here these two lines are parallel. AB is parallel to MN. So this angle and this angle both are equal because these two are corresponding angles. These two lines are parallel, hence this is the transversal. Okay, so these two angles are corresponding angles, hence these two are equal. And similarly, these two angles are equal. These two also corresponding angles. These two lines are parallel. This is the transversal. So this angle, both are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are equal. And angle C, in this triangle angle C and in this bigger triangle angle C, both are equal. Okay, both are same. So according to angle property, this triangle and this total triangle both are similar triangles. That means triangle CMN is similar to triangle CAB. Okay, triangle CMN is similar to triangle CAB. Okay, so if two triangles are similar, then ratio of areas equal to ratio of areas equal to ratio of sides whole square. Okay, I already told you ratio of areas equal to ratio of sides whole square. So here ratio of sides equal to ratio of areas square root of ratio of areas. Okay, ratio of sides equal to square root of ratio of areas. So here ratio of sides equal to ratio of areas. If this triangle area is 1, then total triangle area is 3 parts. So root over 1 by 3. So sides ratio will be 1:√3. 1:√3. So if this is 1, then this total will be √3. Okay, this is 1, this total will be √3. So if this is 1, total √3, then this will be √3 minus 1. Okay, this is 1, total is √3. So this will be, this AM length will be √3 minus 1. So we need to find CM is to AM. CM value is 1. CM is to AM. CM value is 1 and AM value is √3 minus 1. √3 minus 1. So if you rational this term, rational means into √3 plus 1 by √3 plus 1. Okay, we will discuss this rationalization in Searle's chapter, Searle's indices chapter. Okay, so √3 plus 1 into by √3 plus 1. Okay. So root 3 plus 1 in numerator by a minus b into a plus b, a square minus b square. 3 minus 1 is 2. So answer root 3 plus 1 by 2. Next problem, last problem of this session. Okay. In figure, if D is the midpoint of BC, okay, D is the midpoint of BC, that means this length and this length both are equal. Okay. DM and DN are the perpendicular on AB and AC respectively. DM and DN, these two are perpendiculars. That means this angle is 90 degrees and this angle is 90 degrees. Okay. And DM equal to DN, this length and this length both are equal. This length and this length. These two lengths are equal and this length both are equal. Okay. Then triangle ABC is, okay, we need to find the type of triangle. Options: right angle triangle, isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, scalene triangle. Okay. So here if you observe these two triangles, okay, so here this angle equal to this angle, okay, angle M equal to angle N, angle M equal to angle N, okay, and here DM equal to DN, DM equal to DN, and BD equal to CD, BD equal to DC. So here according to right angle RHS, right angle hypotenuse side, here this is 90, this is 90, and this is the hypotenuse. Here BD is the hypotenuse, here CD is the hypotenuse. These two are equal, BD equal to CD, and one side DM equal to DN. So according to RHS property, right angle, hypotenuse and side, these two triangles are congruent. These two triangles are congruent. Okay. Triangle BMN is congruent to triangle DNC. These two are congruent. So if two triangles are congruent, then the corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. That means here angle M equal to angle N, and here angle MDB equal to angle NDC. These two angles are equal, and here angle B equal to angle C, angle B equal to angle C. So if you observe this triangle ABC, here angle B, angle C both are equal. These two angles are equal. If in a triangle, if two angles or two sides are equal, then it is called isosceles triangle. Okay, if any two sides are two, if these two angles are equal, then this AB equal to AC. Okay, these two sides are equal, AB equal to AC. So if in a triangle, if two sides are equal, then it is called isosceles triangle. So answer isosceles triangle. So in this session we have completed the problems on similarity of triangles. Okay, some of the problems on similarity of triangles. Okay, so with this we have completed the triangles topic. Okay, so that's all for today's session. In the next session we will start a new topic, that is quadrilaterals. Okay, so that's all for today. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.